everyone needs to be financially literate for a successful adventure in life. Are you in your 20s? Are you in your 30s? This is the time to build wealth. This is the time to create wealth. You have the flexibility to do that, to make money, to manage it. This is time to buy landed property if you can. This is time to invest if you can. This is time to build up your emergency fund. Because in the later part of the years on earth, in your 40s, 50s, 60s, responsibility sets to come in, and you find it difficult to build wealth. You find it difficult to buy assets, to invest, because at that time you start thinking about a family, you think about to pay school fees, hospital bills, and all of that. But in your 20s, in your 30s, this is the time for you to build wealth. It is not just enough learning how to make money. It is also very important learning how to manage this money. In today's video, we shall be discussing how to level up in our finances. So if the kind of content you are interested in, please watch to the very end. Divided into the three M's: make money, manage money, and multiply money. Okay, so the number one is make money. How do you make money? What are you doing presently to make money? If you're building a career, build a career with everything in you. Okay, if you have to go learn a skill to make you stand out, to make you extra, do it. Okay, if you're working as a fashion designer, as an example, go build up more skills. What will make people to say, okay, if it's not Sister Maka making my clothes, I am not taking my fabric to any other person. So build up your career with everything in you. Okay, if you're a career person, build up your career. And if you're doing business, take that business seriously. Don't just open a shop and just sit in a place looking for customers. Go look for customers. If you have a shop or you have a business and it's not moving, you have to go extra to learn how to sell, to learn how to advertise. Okay, so you have to do that. Is a different course on its own. Marketing, sales is a different thing altogether. So you have to go out, learn how to sell, learn how to market, talk to people about it. Don't just open your shop and sit down and expect people to come. No, you can pray. There's a place for prayer, but after praying, get your hands to work. Do something. Okay, there are lots of persons into business, but they're not selling. Meanwhile, there are some persons in business that they are selling madly every day. They are smiling to the bank. Learn. Instead of to jealous that person, why don't you go learn what they are doing? If you have to do Facebook ads, Instagram, if you have to have a TikTok account and advertise your business in TikTok, just do something. Make sure that you're reaching you're pushing your business to the faces of people. It may not yield today that you're doing it, but tomorrow, no, somebody can remember, oh, this person is doing this thing and recommend you. So build wealth. If you have another way of making money is learning a skill and monetizing the skill. So if you have flair for photography, why don't you go learn photography and monetize it? Build up social media presence and advertise yourself. If you're into artwork, why don't you paint one or two, advertise it, learn a skill. If you're good in editing, there are lots of YouTubers, or there are a lot of persons, business owners that don't have the time for editing videos. And if you have that skill, why don't you pitch yourself? Why don't you sell yourself to them? Learn a skill. If it's e-commerce, if it's writing, if it's sales. So let me tell you, one thing that will pay you well is sale. There are a lot of businesses scattered around, but they're looking for people that will sell their products. So if you have a flair in marketing, if you know how to sell, if you know you build up a skill set in that field, just build an online presence. People will be run. In fact, you'll be dropping some orders because you can't take everything at once. So look for a skill. If you don't want to do digital skill, if you want to do all this handwork, one secret I've discovered about successful people when I was doing the research, I found out that most wealthy men, wealthy women, successful people don't just have one stream of income. They have multiple streams of income. There is no wealthy person up there that has just one stream of income. Some have 3, some have 5, some have 10, some have 15 streams of income. So I was like, okay, so this is what making them stand out as successful and wealthy. Now let's bring it home. Between you and I have one stream of income. If you have one stream of income, is that one stream of income really enough? If you're a salary earner, before the end of the month, what am I even saying? Before the 2 weeks, you see that my salary is finished. Why? Because I have one stream of income, and our needs are insatiable. On a daily basis, it's as if there's a price hack in the market. What you buy for this amount, for example, if you want to buy a shoe, for instance, or a bag, you buy this bag today for 5,000 naira. Go back the next week or the next 2 weeks, you'll be having 15,000. So one stream of income is not enough. You have to have multiple streams of income. So if you're working, for example, what else can you do on the side? What else can you do on the side? For example, if you're a teacher, okay, apart from the classroom teaching, if you're knowledgeable, if you're an expert in a particular field, why don't you teach online? Okay, there are lots of online platforms where you teach and they pay you. Even languages, Yoruba, Hausa. I just found out recently that people go online, teach your native language. For example, you're Yoruba, or you're from the Igbo, or you're from the Hausa. There's a platform, you go online, you teach people that really want to learn, and they will pay you for it. Can you imagine? So that can be another stream of income. You can open a YouTube channel like this and start teaching people how to speak Yoruba. That's another stream of income. So look for things that you have flair for. So the number 2 thing I discovered from wealthy people is having a passive income. Having something that gives them passive money. Okay, now a lot of persons misunderstand this concept of passive income. Some think that, okay, passive income means something that you just put money and you not work and you sleep and money will be generating money for you in your sleep. No, it doesn't work that way. If it worked that way, everybody would be millionaires. No, it doesn't work that way. Let me use YouTube channel as an example, okay, as an instance. You see a very big YouTuber created a video 5, 6, 7 years ago. She's not going back to recreate that video. She just created and uploaded the video, and people are still watching the video up till today. After 5 years, after 6 years, that particular video is still generating income. That is what is meant by passive income. Okay, but at first, he or she put in the work. She had to sit down, she had to think of what to do, she had to research, she had to make the video, she has to edit, she has to make sure she has data and all that. She put in the work, but 5 years after, she's doing nothing, but that video is still generating income. That is what is called passive income. You put in the work at the first, then later in life it start generating money for you. Okay, passive income is not like just putting. In this segment, you're talking about how to manage this money. So number 1 thing to do is have financial literacy. It is not enough to make money, but it is very important for you to learn money management. Okay, some people say money is really it moves. Okay, money is currency. That's what they call currency. It's current, it's not static, so it moves. So after toiling day and night, and you don't have good management skills, for you know, the money will just be going. At the end of the month, you find out that where's my money? It is gone. No one stole it for you. It went from your hands. So you have to go for courses to learn more about financial literacy. How do you, now you've made the money, how do you manage this money? How do you multiply this money? So that's the first thing to do, to get off debts. Okay, you cannot be wealthy if you are a debtor. Okay, if you're a debtor and you're working so hard to pay someone else. So clear off. Three is 777. Okay, no matter how little you maybe you're earning presently at the moment, don't neglect saving. Do not neglect saving. Even though you're earning 50,000 naira a month, you can put out 5,000. If 5,000 naira is too much, maybe 2,000, 3,000. Make sure you save. Make sure you save for something. For example, you're saving to build another source of income. Do you understand? You're saving to build another source of income, or you're saving for emergency. There's something called an emergency fund. Okay, uncertainties are bound to happen in life. So if any uncertainty happen and you do not have an emergency fund, what do? You have to dip your hands into your investment saving, what you're doing to create another source of income. So please do, no matter how little it is. Okay, there are lots of budgeting this thing you can use. You have the 30 20 10 and you have 30 20 and all that rules and all that. Look for the one that is okay for you. If you can save 10% of your income, 20% of your income, just have something reserved. Don't eat everything. Don't eat with your 10 fingers. Another thing is learn how to invest. Look for a reliable platform. Look for a reliable business to invest your money. I'm not talking about Ponzi schemes. Okay, look for something that you can invest. If you invest in the stock market, look for something reliable. I'm not talking about crypto and Ponzi scheme. Look for something that is reliable, that can get you another stream of income. So these are some of the ways you can manage your money and also multiply your money. Another thing, if you're a Christian, I would say you should invest in God's kingdom. Matthew 6:33, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and every other thing shall be added unto you. So invest in God's kingdom. Don't feel that paying of tithe, paying of offering is a waste of time, is a waste of resources. No, you're actually investing those money. So invest in God's kingdom. If they are pay your tithes, don't ever eat your tithes. Pay your offering. If there are projects you need to do in church, do something. God will multiply whatever you're doing. So if you watch up to this point and you will not subscribe, please hit the subscribe button to see you all in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, love up on one another, stay out of trouble. I love you.